People say I look younger without the beard. beard, beard percent? Doing my beard percent speed run. How you doing, Greg? I hope you're doing well. The game is telling me that like exercise is healthy or something. I don't know what it wants from me. I've been speedrunning the thing for like 3 months. You think
your posture
if anybody knows, it's me.
3, 2, 1, go. Alternate bringing your knees up to touch the ring con.
Last night I was watching Captain Hydras
Careful not to hit
do
the
some
ring
speed
con
running,
against the leg
and
strap.
he was doing a category called
Last time.
2%,
Just like that.
2% in Lego Star Wars.
Bring the insides of your ankles up toward the ring con.
Oh, I'm
This
sore
stretch
today.
Targets your lower back.
I need to.
Last time. Yes, looking great.
You're looking great.
Next is the back stretching stretch. Take a big step forward.
Do
and drop
extra
your
stretching
hips.
today. 2%,
Focus on your
yeah.
form when raising your arms.
Hey, good. I have an afternoon shift, so I can actually show up to the stream. Oh, cool.
This stretch works your core as well.
Hey, buddy. It's me, Liam.
Let's do one more of
Ring fit in the morning. Ring fit in the evening.
All right. Good. Finally, spread your feet.
To be honest, I wasn't super
Raise
duper
the
paying
ring
attention.
con above your head and
I was just
lean
hanging out
side.
and telling jokes, and
As you get comfortable doing this stretch, make sure you're still
Hydras is like my bud, right? And I don't really know what he's doing.
works your back.
Yeah, I feel tight. I feel sore.
Let's do one more of each.
I don't know if I look it, but I'm definitely going to be
Good
spending
job.
some extra time today warming up. I got the world record for World 6 last time. That was a lot of fun. That was a good one. It was a bit of a silly run, but it was a good one. It was one of those where you use a bunch of these smoothies in order to not actually have to fight any of the bad guys. So I need sesame seeds and bananas and yogurt and kefir grains right now. That's what we're dealing with here, Greg. So let's try to find some of those things. Yeah, how's life? How have you been? It feels like it's been a bit. I mean, obviously you got your own life. I got mine. You've been working a lot? Where are sesame seeds? I've been good. Pretty short shift today. Oh, that's lovely. I'm glad to hear that. Spending time with your girlfriend is always way better than working a job. Go figure, right? We gotta find sesame seeds. I found the place where you find kefir grains is called the Monster's Den. So it's been easy to remember. We gotta find a place that has sesame seeds. There's black sesame seeds. I need white sesame seeds though. How's she doing these days? She doing well? And after you answer that question, I have a funny thing to tell you. I have a funny story to tell you after you answer the question about how your girlfriend's doing. But not before. Also, job searching for a new job. Work isn't the greatest? Yeah, to be honest, it sounds like the kind of job that they almost like want to cycle through people. Like they don't want people to be part of the company for like 100 years. And like starting to gain like status. It kind of sounds like the job where they want people to work there for like 2-3 years max. And then find new people. There's bananas. Oh, I'm glad she's good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Army Temple. It's got the sesame seeds we desire. See if there's something with a better combination of drops. I think this might be better. It's got milk. Everyone's favorite drink, milk. Exertion corridor. It has squats in it though. Where does the general keep his arms? In the armory. That would be my guess. I don't know. Where does he keep his arms? In his sleeveys? Damn it, Greg.
Come on, let's run.
Why doesn't the game think I'm running? I think I'm running.
Great.
Anyways, that was a great joke. Thanks for sending that in, Greg. And if you don't, if you don't have another one for me, I decided I'm going to do an 80% run of this game. I'm going to do it on the last Saturday in February. Oh, okay, cool. Well, now I'm telling you in person. I don't know if people actually read the Discord though. I get the sense that like more people are reading messages than writing. Yeah, which is fine also. But like I just don't know
Now turn
who's
your
read what.
exercise into experience points with a victory pose.
It'll be good. I'm excited. I took a little bit of a run,
Charge
a
your
little
squat
bit of a
power,
look.
but don't overextend your release victory.
A little bit of a look at the have to do victory pose. I'm glad I finally found out. But yeah, not to be arrogant or whatever, but I think I could beat the world record. Looking at the world record run, I think right here on this this channel, we're using more sophisticated strategies to beat the game fast. Doubles money. Guess why not? We might as well make these for just like the whatever YOLO runs we're doing for cash and stuff. But yeah, just based off of like what I was seeing from the world record run, is we're doing smarter stuff here. So I think I've got a good chance of it, which makes me inclined to want to give it a try.
Squeeze.
I also think if I try to promote it a little bit, we can turn it into a bit of a meme, and maybe pick up some more followers and some more fans to the channel, which I think would be a good way to do it, because you kind of need something to stick out, right? It's during the study break for my school as well, so it's a little bit more manageable.
Looks tasty.
Let's do that again. Get ourselves some more. How's school going? Yeah, week 1 is done. So far, so good. To me, it's not been too difficult. I've already got like a bit of a background in coding and programming.
All right.
So that's given me a bit of a boost. who knows how long that benefit will last me for? You know, that makes sense. But I've been using the extra time to work ahead. So I'm on like week 3 or 4 of most of my classes now, which is fun. It's good to be getting ahead. On the other side of that, there's also like stuff I know I want to learn that isn't going to be covered in the program because it's like audio specific stuff. I think that's where the last crate in this level is. It's like anything. Past there is kind of a waste. Yeah. So yeah, it's going good. I'm learning a lot. So far I'm enjoying the program quite a bit. I'm looking forward to what the coming weeks bring, and so far so great. Yeah, that's a great way to do it, right? There's nothing better than like a real problem to solve, to learn something, right? Because it's like both on the programming, both on like the art side, you can say like, yeah, I can draw, like I know what things are supposed to look like. And then somebody says, all right, well, we need to draw a third-person perspective fire truck in a ditch. And you go, oh no. The Unknown Gamer 19, how's it going? Bit of music? Yeah, for sure, absolutely. I'd be down for it. Making games is really hard. It takes a long time. Like however long you think it's going to take in order to make your game, like add 100 times. But I'm 100% down for writing you some music for your sick video game. How's it going, the Unknown Gamer 19? Right now we're trying to get drops in the old Ring Fit Adventure. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Cheers. Yeah, we're gonna do some speed running today, but I'm a little sore, so we're taking our time warming up, and I'm just sort of scumming for
All right, let's go.
for drops here, so that I can make the power-ups we need to help us go fast. And in the meanwhile, why not float? Alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah! How's it going, Unknown Gamer?
You did it.
Are the numbers and combinations fixed? Like, am I getting the same drops from every crate every time? Thanks. I think the drops are randomized. Thanks, it was a good float. I had a good time. I had a good time floating. Yeah, I'm barely getting enough to do anything meaningful this way. I'm doing good. I'm getting ready to do an 80% run of this game in the end of February. The 80% speed run of Ring Fit Adventure. The world record right now is just over 18 hours. So we're getting ready for that. It's going to be a marathon, but it'll be good. I've been working hard at the game. I've developed a bunch of strats to
Looks tasty.
save me a bunch of time over the existing world record. So I'm feeling pretty confident about how things go. And it's also like a month and a half away, right? So when we get there, we'll be ready. What brings you to my fair slice of the internet today, Unknown Gamer? I want to warm up a little more still. Loosen up my shoulders a bit. Squat goals, but in the fog. Foggy squats. I've never done foggy squats.
Ready?
Sort of.
Go!
These are squats with visibility issues.
Your knees behind your toes.
Do you play this game yourself? Are you a big fan of Ring Fit Adventure, or are you just checking out the game for the first time here?
Don't hit the bombs or you'll lose points. Outstanding. Awesome. Try it with your glutes thrust back. Keep it up. Great effort. Outstanding. Good.
Oh, that's too bad. Oh well.
Awesome work. Awesome. Nailed it. Whoa!
Almost perfect. We only missed like 300. That only counts as A though. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Do. There's a big pile of rings. Alright. Why not? Let's go to the old battle gym. Recommended level 124. I think we're at like 156 now or something. I could do some tree poses, that's for sure. Maybe we'll swap out these for something. You know what I can really go for is some back presses. Loosen things up a little bit. Just start her gently today. Let's get her started gently.
The enemy's color, then select a skill. Try
Yeah, let's do these. Let's do these. Getting this body limbered up.
Okay, let's move. Be sure to keep your back straight. Very nice. Keep it up.
I think this is the earliest that I've ever been playing Ring Fit. Usually I play it around like 5 p.m. Just because I've had a habit of doing it like on weekdays after work. But thanks, Audubon pal. But now that I'm back in school, it my schedule is all wacky.
Excellent.
So I've been doing Ring Fit at all sorts of different times of the day. But I think it's like just after 10 my time, 10 a.m. local time. It's the earliest I've done this today.
Great. Fantastic. Okay. Fine work. Wonderful. Yes. Yes.
Yeah!
Okay. Nice. Excellent.
Not a bad way to start your day though. Get moving early on.
Well, challenge yourself.
That way for the rest of the day you know it's done.
You got it. 5. Very nice. Excellent. 3. Fine work. Good job. 1 left. Right on. Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, let's move. Place your free hand on your knee. All right. Awesome. Neat. Excellent. Sharp. Okay. Perfect. Great. Excellent. Fantastic. Very nice. Okay. Fantastic. Good job. All right. Great. Let's pick up the pace. Yes. Yes. Keep it up. Nice. 5. Neat. Come on. 3. Okay. Great.
1.
Left.
We did it.
And guard. With your legs bent slightly, squeeze.
Only good. Oh well.
Select a skill.
Could have done it better, I guess.
Standing twist. Twist. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left.
We'll be here for a while doing this.
Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Center of your body from wobble. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Halfway there.
I mean, this is more of like a stretch than an exercise.
Left. Right.
But I guess you know,
Left.
everybody's at a different place, right?
Right. Left. Right.
I guess there's some people for whom that might be a really good core exercise. That's cool. Stretch my legs a little bit before doing this. We gotta make up silly lyrics for these songs at some point. Okay, let's try it now.
Flutter kick.
Alright.
Raise and lower your legs. Left, right, 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 left, right.
I disagree.
Legs in big, wide motions.
Come on.
This will focus on working your legs. Right, left, 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 right. Make big, wide motions. Halfway there. Left, right, left,
Ugh.
left,
I hate when the game does this.
left, right. Make big, wide motions.
I'm doing it, I swear.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
This is punishing.
Left, right, 20 more. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 10 more. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 5, left, right, left. You made it!
That felt punishing.
Keep going. Select a skill.
I don't know what the game's problem was there, but oh well. We made it through it.
Okay, let's go. Be careful not to let your head fall forward. Fantastic. Wonderful. Neat. Keep it up.
Every now and then the calibration gets all weird. And you have to do like
Excellent.
a third extra of the exercises
Yes.
in order to satisfy the game's
Nice.
sick appetite.
Nice.
Ring is not amused. Ring wants better reps.
Great. Sharp. Okay. Amazing.
Your back sounds good.
Great.
Look at this guy.
Some.
He seems pretty unimpressed.
All right.
I keep punching him in the belly with my gigantic disembodied ghost fist.
Okay. Amazing. Good job. Wonderful.
Exactly. I would be too.
Very nice. Excellent.
I would be too.
Fine work.
For being real. I wonder how many hit points I have. That guy had like 818 hit points left. I wonder how many I have left.
Tree pose.
What world should I speedrun today, Greg?
Slowly bend to the left. Slowly return to the starting position. Remember to breathe.
World 69? We haven't made that far in the game yet. There is a World 69 though. Apparently there's 80 worlds. World 7? I think I might already have the world record for that. I think I have 1 through 6. And then, like World 12 or something. I think there's like,
Okay, let's switch sides.
I've got 11 now.
Switch legs.
So I think there's like 12 more individual worlds records I can get.
Slowly return to the starting position. This should work your lower body. Good. Go
It's working a lot of things right now. Yeah, my plan is to finish doing the individual worlds and then go on to run any percent.
Well done. Good. That'll
World
keep you
9?
going.
We can try World 9. I don't think I've done World 9 yet.
Ring raise combo.
Let's do this bad boy. Have I done World 9 yet? I don't think I have.
Super energetic. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
The other day when I was speedrunning this, I was on a run that was
1, 2, 1, 2.
at world record pace,
1,
and the Joy-Con slipped out of my left
2. Be sure to expect
leg. Just went flying across the room.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
It was tragic.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, halfway there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2.
It's very dramatic.
20 more. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 10 more. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2,
Cool.
You should feel it in your stomach.
I did eventually beat the time. I think I got it in the next run. But yeah, it sucked.
Much skill and
It
good
sucked.
luck.
It's the dreams, right? You have that moment of like panic
Back press.
where you think if like you act fast enough and shove the thing in, it won't go to the calibration screen and you can keep
let's
going.
go. Press in on the ring con as you breathe out. Good job.
But obviously you're just lying to yourself.
Fine work.
And you just like slowly have to admit that the run is dead.
Yes. Yes. Excellent.
Shout out to Lurkers. Lurkers, I love you.
Fantastic.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Great. Sharp.
How's Rocket League treating you? There's a whole like ranking system for that, right?
Wonderful.
For matchmaking and whatnot.
Okay.
Is that true? Is that the case? All right, let's do squats, baby. Can I change my exercises? No, I can't. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Those stupid flutter kicks are really gonna bring down my average for this
Amazing.
world. It's not gonna matter, but
Great.
you know how it goes.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
And does it just give you like an overall score, or is there different like tiers?
All right. Nice. Well done.
Oh, okay, cool.
Very nice.
That sounds fun.
Great. Keep it up. All right. Perfect. Good job. Nicely done. Fantastic. All right. Amazing.
Bronze rank, silver rank, gold rank, platinum, diamond, and then champion. What are you in? And does it matter? Do you care? Do viewers care?
Well done.
Are the people who are in the highest ranks like known? Do you know who any of them are?
Amazing. Nice. Nicely done.
Yeah. I guess viewers probably want to watch the people who are the best at the game. Just because, like, I don't know. It's more exciting that way, maybe?
Okay.
People are drawn to excellence.
Great. Okay. Excellent. Perfect. Very nice. Awesome. Great. Let's keep going. Good job. Yes. 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 All right. Fantastic. 10 more. Good. Good. Okay. Well done. Great. 5. Yes. Yes. Okay. 3. Okay. Good job.
Oh, he's dead. Okay. So there's like 30 different ranks altogether. Currently silver too? That's cool. Okay, cool. Bronze 3 is more like silver. That makes sense. And so people are always just trying to like make their way up into the next one. That's neat. I get that. Silver 2 is pretty good. At that point, you distinguish yourself from quite a few of the people in the game, right?
Standing twist.
Easy mode.
Left, right, 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 left. Open your chest up and stand straight. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Man, these guys are getting it.
Halfway there. Right, left,
The majority of players are in gold 3. Okay.
right,
Is this sort of like a bell curve sort of situation?
right,
Where most players
left.
are put in like the big middle tier and it slopes off.
10 more. Left,
So like you have to be basically like brand new
right.
or crazy bad in order to be in like bronze 1.
Excellent! The enemy's disoriented. Now's our chance.
This is gonna be overkill.
Press rush.
Gonna be overkill for sure.
Squeeze your abdominal muscles and breathe deep.
How many do you think I can get? This is basically the boat thing, right? This is the paddling mechanic.
Excellent! Amp guard!
For the fans. For the fans.
You should feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
Too silly.
Push it. Take a breath.
Too silly. Okay, and it counts for the most, like the largest tier.
Bend slowly. Spread your feet to about the width of your thighs. Slowly return to the starting position.
All right. Have fun. Good luck.
10 more.
Enjoy.
That was
Thank you.
amazing.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And it's only because of those stupid flutter kicks. But I got it, so whatever. Alrighty. Feel pretty warmed up. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more stretching before doing a speed run, so I don't hurt myself, because that would suck. If I hurt myself, we're not doing any speed runs. So that's how she goes, right? Okay. Stretching's important. I don't understand why people don't stretch. I think for whatever reason people don't see stretching as being something that like helps make them stronger, even though it does. Like stretching helps build stability. It helps build endurance. It increases the maximum range of the exercises you can do, which also means that like you can exert more force because you have longer levers. You know what I mean? It's like the difference between doing that and doing that, right? It's not even a matter of like stretching helps you do the exercises that build strength. It's not even that. It's like stretching just does build strength. Maybe stretching needs a PR campaign. Needs a publicist. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna solve that problem. I don't really care to either, so there we go. I just know that it works for me, and I don't want to hurt myself speedrunning this video game. So here we are. My neck feels tight for whatever reason. Could be all that time spent at a computer this week. Going to campus and going to computer labs isn't so bad because at least I'm moving around a lot, right? Going to the new place, setting up my stuff, sitting down, working for a couple hours, getting up, walking across the building to another place, setting up, working for a couple hours, do it again and again, right? Prevents you from doing that thing where you're like literally in the same pose for 8 hours. And then you just turn into a statue of yourself. Still a little below where I'd like to be. That's okay for now. Keep working on it tomorrow. Alrighty, let's find a world to run. So, what individual worlds do I not have world records in? Let's start with that list. I think I'm reaching about the halfway point now, where I have world records in about half of the categories here. We want to build that list. We don't want to accidentally do a run I've already done. I haven't done World 6, so Greg was right. Oh, I did World 6 last time. I just haven't submitted yet. We can try this place out. It's like 5 levels. Plus a smoothie thing. I mean, it's gonna be on the list eventually, right? Let's see what other options I have. Select worlds 11. Value, which is definitely gonna be longer. 14. How's 14 doing? This is also going to be a long one. I'm not feeling up to that today. It might be World 9. What about 15, the one I just did? 1, 2, 3. The battle gym. Oh boy, that'd slow things down. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're going to pass on that. Okay, so it looks like we're doing World 9. And after that, the individual worlds are going to turn into a real slog to speedrun. Well, that's fine. Alright, let's make some splits. We're going to do World 9. Edit splits. Boop-ba-da boop-ba. Okay. Other, clear times, other, clear history, other, clean sum best. So, 0. World 9? Yeah. World 9 is what we're working on today. So the first level in World 9 is No Brakes Mine. Oh, this has got the weird, like, overhead thing. No, hyphen. Brakes. Mine. Is that a 0 or no? I think I hit it with 0 instead of the letter O. Fly over wilds. Ba-da-dum. Arms race gym. Okay. Lots of hyphenated names in this game. And we'll put a smoothie icon there so I remember. Beltline Tower. So the next split. Push Pull Shrine. This seems like it'll be an event-filled world. I think there's a lot of different contraptions here. Oop-ba-da-boop-ba. And then Brago Stadium. I accidentally wrote Arms Rave instead of Arms Race. Maybe that's just not the end of the world though, right? And then drag AX Stadium. Alright, cool. So those are our splits now. Let's just do like a, for the laughs, just set a baseline run of this world. I wonder if I can buy the sesame seeds. Or if I can just buy the find more drops. No, I can't. Okay, what about buying sesame seeds? Pineapple. Sign them on. Thanks, Oddbomb Pal. I can buy bananas. You can buy 50 bananas. Bananas don't go bad, right? Oh, I can buy these. That's good. Buy 40 of those. Come again. Because we can make more of these now. So that's good. I don't need to
I'm all ready.
I don't need to grind for those anymore. Now that I know that, because I just buy the ingredients. So these are good because they're gonna double the drops. While we're doing our just for unlocking the tutorials and sort of getting an idea of what the race is gonna be like. We might as well double our drops while we're at it.
Way to squeeze.
That's how I figure. All right, let's calibrate. Calibration time, difficulty 30. Of course, you gotta do the calibration in order for your runs to be valid on the old speedruns.com.
Hold the ring con in both hands while facing forward.
So otherwise you get like cheat.
Press in hard on the ring con.
Presumably, I've never actually tried to calibrate the ring in properly,
Okay.
but my guess is that if you like don't do it right, you can get
Face
away
forward, holding the ring con
with
in
using
both
very
hands.
little force
Pull outward hard
in
on
order
the
to do
ring
the
con.
exercises,
Okay.
which would give you an advantage. I have kind of a feeling that really what would end up happening is that the ring would be just like behave strangely and probably be unpredictable. And it might actually slow you down, but nevertheless, those are the rules. We're gonna follow them.
Spread your feet slightly and stand up straight. Lightly jog in place, staying aware of your surroundings. Okay. Spread your feet slightly.
The jogging one I don't actually mind calibrating every time. Because it is the one, I think it's like the most
Okay.
janky and unpredictable. So I find it almost like good to redo it, just so like I know it's right. All right, we're gonna try a run of this here World 9. All right, everybody ready? This one's just for fun though. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna do things that we wouldn't normally do during the speed run. Like use our smoothie to get double drops.
Great. Let's go.
The real run I would not bother doing that, but as you can see, we have to do this stuff anyways. So I'm guessing you just want to like hug the inside of every turn whenever possible. If it's at all like racing, that should be faster. Who knows with this game, it might actually slow you down. Oops. But like, without actually doing any testing, this should be a shorter path, right? That segment's gonna be a pain. Okay, we're learning things.
Try bending your elbows slightly and keep pulling on me.
Yeah, that section there was a bit of a jerk.
Yeah, doing good.
Oh, bananas.
The pinwheel with an
That's good. We didn't have any bananas.
yes.
So I'm assuming we want to go up.
You did it.
Just for the sake of the run. Or for the sake of the... runs, I guess is the best way of putting it.
Coming up, just pull on me from both sides.
For the future runs.
Yay! Yeah, good. Drop your hips. Victory!
All right. Hey, everyone, how's it going? I'm doing well. How are you doing today? We're doing a dry run of World 9. I've not speed run this world before, and this is sort of like my, just like get a benchmark, remind myself what the world's like.
Great. Let's go.
Get some times on the timer, so when I'm running, I have a general idea of how well I'm doing. That's good. How you doing today? I'm streaming in a more European-friendly time of day right now, I guess. Greetings from Canada. How's Germany? The game has to remind me how to squat.
Slowly repeat the
So this is one of these things like
You got it.
why you have to do a dry run of the levels before actually speedrunning them. It's because the game will want to remind you how to do a squat the first time. Even though I'm sure I've already done like 70 today in the game. Okay.
Yay!
I just vacuumed up that fish. No. How are you? Okay, here. Oh, nice.
Okay, let's select the skill.
Alright, this is going to be a really inaccurate time for this run, but whatever. This split will be not too helpful, but whatever. Fine, how are you? I'm doing good. I usually don't play Ring Fit this early in the day. I think this is the earliest that I've ever streamed it. But you know, I'm back in school. My schedule is all over the place compared to where it was before, where I was just working weekdays.
All right. Awesome.
So I'm just embracing it.
Neat.
I'm glad to be playing at a time where a wider range of
Okay.
people who I know follow the channel can join in. It's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, how's your dad doing? How's Pappy?
Excellent. Great. Nicely done. Nice. Wonderful. Good job. Sharp. Very nice. Fine work.
Oh shit.
Okay. Fantastic. Well done. Fantastic. Neat. Great. Let's pick up the pace. Great. Okay. Neat. 5. Great. Yes. Yes. 3. Fine work. Great. 1 left.
Come on.
Okay.
I'm just being
Okay,
impatient.
let's switch sides.
Right at 6, it's burnt. Oh no. I'm glad you're starting to feel better.
Okay, let's go.
That makes me happy. Yeah, hopefully he gets well soon. Nice of you to visit him. I'm sure he's happy about that.
Very nice.
That must make him feel good.
Nice. Keep it up. Fantastic.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome.
Yeah, you gotta take care of your health whenever you can, right?
Good
Help
job.
out when you're in good health, and when you're in good health,
Okay.
help out people who aren't.
Fine work.
Hopefully,
Fantastic. Okay.
hopefully Ring Fit will help me
Move your body, right?
keep moving late into life. That's something I care about a lot. Like, for me, one of the biggest motivations is just like, as a musician, like knowing that if you don't take care of your body at a certain point, like you will not be able to play music anymore. Like you just won't be physically able to do it. So that's a big motivator for me in playing a game like this.
Drop your hips. Victory.
Oh, nice. It's awesome. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's really silly. It's really silly. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Drum and fun indeed, right? That's how you go to Tetsujin. Did I split? No, I didn't. Yeah, we're on Arms Race Gym now. Alright, so for this, I'll need to use that power.
Come on. Let's go. Drop your hips. Victory!
that's a bad one. I just noticed this, like a seam split on my upright base. It's like the glue combined, like attaching the sides to the front, busted in the bottom corner,
All right, let's move.
which is too bad. It's like better for your glue seams to break than for your the wood to break, right? You can always re-glue the seams. You can't put the wood back together, right? So I just had to bust out the
Awesome work.
clamps and
Good.
glue it back together. It's just been like brutally dry here lately. And my
You got it.
humidifier was not working for a bit. And that's what happens. It's funny, the filters for the humidifier just arrived yesterday, but I'm sure the damage that led to the seam splitting had already happened long ago.
Drop your hips. Victory!
That's too bad. That's very too bad. I'll take care of that tomorrow, I suppose.
Come on, let's run.
No, this is a pusher.
Yeah.
This is a puller.
Yeah. Good.
As is this.
Okay. Nice.
Do you stream Pokemon? I have before. I sort of have a long story with Pokemon. I used to play Pokemon very competitively.
Okay. Good.
Oh, that's gonna be. This is also gonna be a smoothie level. Because there's no way to get around those
Okay. Let's
without using a smoothie at the beginning. That is interesting. So yeah, I used to play Pokemon competitively. At the height, I was third in Canada, and the changes to the competitive system in Pokemon didn't really suit me. I think they made the game really convoluted and kind of impossible
slowly.
to play competitively.
Starting position. Try this to really focus.
I
on
did
your
pick up Sword and Shield, and I've been playing through it and enjoying it, but part of it is just like, it's taken me a while. It's taken me a while to like get in the casual mindset. Does that make sense? To not think about it as a competitive game, and not to like worry about what Pokemon are on my team and if they're good, and whether I have all like my coverage and whatnot.
doing great.
Okay, and now this is pulled.
You did it.
This is pushed. The alternate path is here. Or maybe I. Yeah, no, this would be faster than the alternative. So for the speed run, you don't actually want to catch the chest, because if you catch the chest, you need to do this whole setup where you do squats and it's really slow. This is pull. And this is push. Squat hold, right? Yeah, I have heard of the new DLC. They put a logo right on the main menu. I have not played Pokemon Let's Go. By the looks of it, I think Pokemon Sword and Shield is like a better game, like mechanically, and in terms of the worlds and whatnot. But as far as like for like core features, I think maybe Pokemon Let's Go is better.
You got it. Keep
It has all the Pokemon in the game, right? I also don't really care for much for like the giant Pokemon thing. And maybe this is just like a cynical, used to be competitive Pokemon player talking, but when I see the gigantic Pokemon thing, to me that's just like another kind of mega evolution.
drop your hips. Victory!
So on push pull shrine we're gonna need a smoothie. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I would say. It seems I haven't played Pokemon Let's Go, but it seems like Sword and Shield is better in terms of like
Okay, time to run.
the fundamentals. But that Pokemon Let's Go has like the features people actually wanted.
Try pointing me down and pressing in twice in a row.
Namely, playing a Pokemon game that have Pokemon in it.
You can jump a little higher by bending your knees more. Great. Right on. These contraptions will give your legs a workout, so be careful with your knees.
Hey, my Art24, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. How you doing today? We're doing
You got it.
a dry run of this level. Just sort of laid back, just for fun. Sort of get some times up on the board, see what we're looking at, kind of speed run.
Victory!
Alright, so this is going to be one of the longer categories. I think for most people, like, Pokemon is just a collectathon, right? You have your favorite Pokemon, and you want to get them all leveled up and stuff, and maybe you're really dedicated and you want to get the shiny versions of all those Pokemon. Just because you like them, and yeah. I think the end game for Pokemon fans is all about being a completionist. It's a game for collectors, right? There's a bazillion of these silly animals out there, and they all have a bunch of different versions. Oh, poor base. Poor base. That's a bad one, too. Poor base. I'll have to bring out the hide glue and... Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's no more story. There's just like, yeah, filling out your Pokedex, I think is the thing. A lot of people are really proud to to have a completed Pokedex, right? Like it's, I don't know, to them it feels like an accomplishment, for sure. Different types of goals. Other people, like the end game for Pokemon for them is like trying to get a competitive team together and try to like have it beat other people's teams. Yeah, I would agree that it's not well made. As a former competitive player, I think that they added too much complexity to the system to make anybody other than somebody who's good at just like memorizing an extreme amount of raw data excel. The other thing about it is that like the complexity of the system makes it so that it's really hard for you as a player to make meaningful judgments, just because there's like far too many variables to consider. If you're thinking about like all the Pokemon with all their abilities, with all their stat combinations, with all their IV combinations, with all the items they could hold, with all the moves that they could have, with all the partner Pokemon they could have, with all the status conditions, the type chart, and all the different things like rain and sun, and then stuff like Trick Room and Magic Bounce, and then all the pseudo statuses like Charmed, and on and on and on and on and on and on. It's too much to keep track of. It's too much to like actually make really good decision making outside of like a really refined meta that people have like honed down because they think it's roughly the best. You can start to get to know that. But the fact of the matter is the game's so complicated that like necessarily the player base is ignoring a large part of the game's content just because there's too many combinations of things that for you to like actually test everything, for you to actually like try every strategy and try all the builds. So it's complicated to the point where like the competitive scene doesn't even understand the game fully, right? The competitive scene understands the game that they just so happen to play with each other, but the competitive scene doesn't understand like the game actually, which I think is kind of a bummer. It's just too complicated. I wish they would do what they used to do for competitive formats and just, you know, slice off a very small portion of the Pokemon. Like in VGC 2014, 2013, like around that area, 2012, there was only like 120 Pokemon you could use in competitive play, and it was a lot of fun because it meant that you could actually like understand how all the Pokemon worked. The bazillion we have now is too many, in my opinion. My humble opinion. All right, let's try a speed run. I can't guarantee that this is going to be a good run, but hopefully it'll be better. It will definitely be better than the last one. All right, everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Also, thanks for the follow. I don't know if I said that earlier, but thank you for the follow. Time to run, indeed. Stretching out my sides. Oh, that was too soon. That's gonna be reset. Very card, but it's force for sure, yeah. I messed up the transition to running. It does kind of have that vibe. Anyways, I don't fault anybody for playing competitive Pokemon or enjoying it, but it's just not the game it used to be. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, and that's it. The older Pokemon games are still there, right?
There's nothing saying you can't just go back and replay Pokemon X and Y or play Silver and Gold. There's nothing saying you can't go do that right now. They're still there. They're still fun. So the last turn in this area is more than 360 degrees. This is 4 90-degree angles. Oh, come on. I screwed that up.
Yeah, very different back in the day. The games have changed slowly, but they've nonetheless changed a lot.
Okay, good.
Slow incremental changes over time, but changes nonetheless.
Yes, nice.
Okay. Thank you, video game. For being nice.
Yeah, nice work. Drop your hips. Victory!
Nice. Yeah, I got a DL Lite too. Great system. Played that for so many years. Alright, so far so good. I think the last run was like 17 minutes.
Okay, time to run.
That I know for sure we can beat. All right. Squat time. Nice. That's awesome. I've got definitely a collection of Game Boys for years and years. Handhelds, Game Boys specifically, were my main ways of playing games. So I got a bunch.
Drop your hips. Victory!
Yeah, the DSs and Game Boys are like tanks. Those things are so durable. I'm probably gonna level up. This is too bad. Smoothie time. So the fastest way to do this is to start running before you get into the menu.
All right, let's go.
Because you keep your speed boost when you're out of the menu.
Drop your hips. Victory!
And the time, it's easier to time the running than it is. Hey, what did you think of Alpha Sapphire? I think I put the icon for the smoothie on the right split.
Alright, let's move.
I'll keep my finger next to the smoothie button. Right. Just in case I grab the wrong one. I don't know if that's actually faster. Negotiating the monster there is also kind of weird. Something to look into. Oh, that's too bad.
Keep it up.
Okay, I did put it in the right spot.
Drop your hips. Victory!
What was your favorite Pokemon game if you had to pick one? Level up. Alright. Don't mess me up here. Okay. That was way better than it could have been. Okay.
Alright, let's go. Okay, nice. Great. Great.
Yeah, it was right here. There was that group of monsters, which in my opinion would have been next to impossible to actually navigate. Way better to use the time for the smoothie than to use the time to fight the monsters.
Right on.
Now this is a pull. I think this is a push. Yeah. Alright. Kind of relax here. Because we don't want to catch them. That was good. That was really close. That was a great set of stairs.
Doing great. Doing great.
I think there was a set of bad guys there before that I don't need to dodge anymore. Or were they down here?
hips. Victory!
All right, we're coming in way ahead of schedule. Huh, almost got me.
All right, let's move. Yeah.
I would love to clean those up a bit.
Great. These contraptions will give your legs a workout. So be
They sure will.
almost done.
You're kidding me, right?
You got it.
What even was that?
Great.
That sucks. All right, we're super ahead of time though. Not worried about it.
Drop your hips. Victory!
Cool. World record. That's world record. It's like 5 minutes off the world record. Take that, video game. Oh baby. Feels good. Okay, well, that's the time, right? That's gonna be the time for today. I'm happy with that. 11 minutes 52. It's a tough one, not the longest one yet. So far, World 12 has been the longest. 12 minutes. Okay, well, I think it's time. I think it's time to take a break. It was a good one. 106 squats today. It's not bad. Almost 1,000 ring presses. Feel good about today's exercise. Feel good about today's workout. How long were we streaming for? Just about 2 hours? Yeah, it's perfect. There you go. Attaboy. Attaboy. Oh, you can't skip this. It just keeps going. That's funny. Yes, please. Let's stretch indeed.
Let's begin our static stretching. You won't need the ring con. Be
feel
mindful
it.
of your body and stretch within the range of your ability. Stretch your left arm to the side and hold it with your right arm. Pull in your arm and stretch the muscles of your left shoulder. Now do the same on the opposite side.
It's the end. Yeah, sorry. I just got a world
Stretch out,
record.
but be careful not to bounce.
Bonjour. Au revoir. I just got a world record, can't you? For World 9.
Bring yourself back slowly.
Feels good,
Your
baby.
hands on your lower back as if supporting it.
I beat my first run.
Upper body backward, but don't lean back more than is comfortable.
I beat like the
Bend
setup
your knees
run
slightly to keep them loose.
by 5 minutes. It was good.
Bring yourself back slowly.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got
Spread
stuff
your
I gotta
feet, raise both hands and
get
hold
to
your left wrist.
this afternoon.
Pulling on your wrist
I
to
gotta
the right.
jump in the
Stretch
shower
yourself.
and quickly eat and then head downtown.
Return to your original position, switch hands, and bend the other way.
You have the world record for world records? I think so. That means I have 12 now,
Don't hold your breath.
which is definitely the most of
the Ring Fit speedrunners. I don't know why there's not more people running these categories.
Bring yourself back slowly.
I wonder how many active runners there are for the
Bring
game.
your feet together and loosen up. Bend forward while breathing out.
How's your
Once
day,
you come
babe?
to a stop,
Can't
breathe
she?
in slowly. Hold it like that for a little longer.
Oh, I'm sore. I need to stretch more.
Bend your knees slightly and raise your body bit by bit from your lower back until you're upright. Bend your left knee and bring your ankle up behind you.
Just gotta
Pull
stretch
your knee
more.
backward and stretch the front
Oh,
of your
cool.
thigh.
How's school treating you? How's a good day of learning?
Now do the same on the opposite side. Be careful not to bend your lower back backward. Bring yourself back slowly.
Yeah, I
And your
guess
stretching is complete. Good
I guess I
job.
put on my schedule that is be starting Ring Fit at noon my time, which is almost now. I'm actually just ending, which is my bad for sure, but unfortunately I had to wiggle things around a bit. Hopefully the schedule will settle in a little bit more over the coming days and weeks. Yeah, every day is a great day for learning. That's for sure. Tell me about the thiamine. Well, I'll tell you about one thing. Thanks everybody for joining in. If you, as always, if you haven't followed, this is a great time to do it. There's the link to the Discord if you feel like joining. We got fun people. Kanchi's there, so how bad of a place could it be, right? I'm there, but we offset each other. My negativity and Kanchi's positivity. Thanks for joining me for another day of getting world records. We're at 12 now. I have a couple I need to submit. I didn't submit the last couple runs, but they're good, I promise. When will I be back? Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to be doing some music production stuff. And I gotta fix my bass. It sucks, but that's... The stream is 100% positivity. Well, that's good. I try to stay lighthearted, but the streamer too. Everybody in the chat is really nice too. I guess there's some live stream communities where there's some bad campers in the chat, but not here. But at any rate, I positively need to go get a shower, so I'm not gonna delay. But have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you around. And until next time.